Welcome, pile one. This is your reading. This is your 7-7 portal, July 7th. Okay, so what can you expect during this July 7-7 portal? So you guys got the number 5. So I'm seeing change, huge change here. That is the biggest thing here, is change. And I see you also being able to overcome sadness or a loss, grieving. You're letting go of grief through this portal. So whoever you've been grieving, you're going to let go of the majority of how you have been feeling. You're going to be recovering from a past traumatic loss or event. You're going to release huge amounts of pain, so your old wounds can heal. Now, these could be wounds of how you lost yourself or how you lost someone or some kind of a big loss in your life. You will be able to move forward. So I'm seeing a lot of letting go and moving forward when it comes to grief and loss and pain here, okay? Healing old wounds from the past as well. Solar plexus chakra. And as a result, I see you feeling stronger. I'm seeing you also letting go of guilt, okay? For some reason, I'm seeing guilt here. You're letting go of guilt. Maybe you felt guilty for a loss or guilty for something that happened to someone. You're letting go of the guilt because something was weighing on you in terms of guilt here. And it was taking a toll on your self-confidence and your self-worth, the way you saw yourself. So something about your self-concept is changing for the better. I see you having a more positive self-concept about yourself and how you view yourself. The number 4 here, I'm seeing you feeling more structured in your day-to-day life, in the path forward, how you're moving forward. A lot will be illuminated for you. A lot will become clearer to you. So there's a clarity coming to you that will help you move forward here. I see you, if your libido is down, your sensuality, you're feeling more sensual, your intimate life is going to improve. Your ability to become vulnerable, to be open with your feelings, with your emotional responses being more balanced as well. And again, this is a card of letting go. So you're letting go of a lot that was weighing on you. A lot of grief, a lot of sadness, pain, guilt, definitely. You're going to be paying more attention to your body and your body's needs as well. So I do see an improvement in your health. You're also working here on your connection in intimate relationships will be improving, and where you were, because the solar plexus chakra is that center, that our energy center where we receive other people's energy, the people who are surrounding us more in our immediacy, like the people who are in our vicinity, physical vicinity, and how they affect our energy. You know how because I feel pile number 1, you guys are empaths, and you really feel people's energies. You are sponges, maybe due to something that happened way back in your life or your childhood or early adulthood, teenagehood, where you suffered something in relationships, or there was harsh words, emotional abuse, possibly verbal abuse, and maybe just energy that you just felt people's energy. You could just read the room and it just really affected your energy. You allowed this to affect your energy. Not that you did this consciously, of course. I'm not saying it's your fault, not at all. But now it's like you're better equipped because you're learning to set healthy boundaries. And through this portal, you are going to be setting some healthy boundaries in a way that people can still keep their energy and use it. And of course, people are going to have their energy and there's nothing we can do about it, but you're going to learn how to defend yourself, how to block that energy from affecting you to the level it was affecting you, where it was probably even blocking you from being able to live a normal life day to day. Yeah, the flame. So this portal is igniting something within you. It's you're going to feel a spark within you during this portal. Through this portal, there's a spark that's being lit within you. So you're going to feel lit again. You're going to feel motivated. You're going to want to participate in life again, if this makes sense. You're going to feel like you want to live. You really want to live and be a part of this greater universal experience, is what I'm seeing here. The number 51 and the number 6 could be relevant to you. But there's a spark that's being lit within you. And this is also a lot of mental clarity, is what I'm seeing here. A lot of mental clarity here. For those of you experiencing problems with your digestive system, that will be improving, because I'm seeing the lower chakras. I'm seeing base chakra. I'm seeing sacral chakra, and as well as solar plexus chakra. So the lower chakras will be healed. And of course, your digestive system will start in your mouth and goes all the way through your throat chakra, heart chakra, and then the third, like lower chakras. So if you were experiencing problems with your stomach, your bowels, your diaphragm, maybe even your lungs, but I'm seeing mostly the digestive system will be improving here, okay? So the major improvements in your health will be on your digestive system level. And I'm seeing mental clarity and mental health as well. And I'm seeing you feeling a lot clearer about the future here. And moving, if you were feeling like you were in a very dark time where you didn't feel any hope, or you're going to start feeling hope again. So it's like hope is reigniting within you here. Okay. What else? All tied up. Okay, so you may realize where you have been limiting yourself, or where you have been limited in general in life. There may be something that you're becoming aware of what has been holding you back, what has been really affecting your freedom, your ability to be your freest version. Let's put it that way. So what's going to become clear to you is the changes you need to make. 2 plus 3 is a 5. The changes, 5, we have 5 again, that you need to make, and how you need to structure yourself forward to be able to free yourself. It's going to become very clear to you what has been holding you back. And I do believe it's been fear and guilt mostly, and the pain that you're releasing. So you're going to figure it out. And this is going to bring you a lot of peace. So this is going to bring you a sense of peace. And we have now 2323. So we have 555, angel number 555. Again, enormous strides when it comes to changing your circumstances, especially if you've been all tied up. You're going to free yourself, and it's going to bring you a sense of peace. Whatever clarity ignites within you, whatever you see here, is going to bring you a sense of peace. Okay? Mother healing. So if you have any mother wounds, or if you lost your mother and this brought you a lot of pain, or if you, something to do with your mother or your own motherhood, or your feminine energy maybe took a hit here, you're going to be healing that. So there's a lot of healing around your feminine energy, the energy between you and your mother, or you and your child if you have children. Your mother energy here. You're going to be, it says alchemy there, you're going to be able to transmute this energy from negative to positive. You guys got citrine, okay? And citrine says creativity, happiness, and manifestation. Yes. So when you were feeling dark and weighed down and like you hit rock bottom, you're going to feel this sense of happiness again. So your vibration is definitely raising. And you're going to come into this energy of creativity, because of course if your solar plexus chakra and your sacral chakra were blocked, of course you felt creative block. So if you experienced creative block, that will be unblocking through the 7-7 portal. And so you're going to feel more energized, more creative, and you're, as a consequence, because you're in a better state of mind and spiritually, your energy levels and your vibration is at a higher level, you will be able to manifest the things that you truly want that will make you happy a lot more effectively. I'm going to read what it says on the card here. It says, a powerful and energizing stone, citrine derives its warmth from the rays of the sun and shines positivity wherever it's needed, like vitamin C for the soul. Maybe you need vitamin C, okay? Maybe you need vitamin D as well. Citrine works its magic on both physical and emotional levels, transmuting negative into light-filled vibes and positivity. Yes, it's the same as that alchemy there. You're transmuting this energy from negative into light-filled vibes and positivity. Exactly what I said prior. A great stone for enhancing one's prosperity as well. So if you want help with all these things, get some citrine. Yeah, a great stone for enhancing one's prosperity as well. Citrine magnifies your creativity to inspire your manifestation. Yes. Known as the light maker, it encourages fresh beginnings, new ideas. So you're going to get a fresh beginning and new ideas and living life to the fullest. Yes, you're going to want to live life again is what I'm seeing here, till the fullest, like seize the day. You're going to realize where you haven't been seizing the day. Accept the abundance that is coming your way. So there's abundance coming your way after this portal. We have Aries, Gemini, Leo, and Libra. So you could have an Aries, Gemini, Leo, or Libra sun, okay? Very specifically here. Okay, meaning that you were born in Aries, Gemini, Leo, or Libra season. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but for most of you, this is going to be the case. The star, your wishes are being fulfilled, and this starts with a lot of healing. So you're going to, after this portal, is opening you up to achieving your long-term goals. That's one. You could have Aquarius in your chart. Achieving your long-term goals, healing, and wish fulfillment. There's a dream coming true through this portal. You're going to be believing in yourself more, and you're ending a difficult situation. I feel this difficult situation is this grief, is this pain from this loss, or this guilt that you've been dealing with. Seven of Wands. You're going to be standing up for what you believe in. You're going to feel more confident, and you're reclaiming your personal power. So you're getting your power back wherever you gave your power away. Wow, amazing. That's great. That's amazing. Six of Raphael. So for some of you, there's a reconciliation here with someone you may have been at odds with. For others of you, you are embracing your inner child, allowing your inner child to have a say in your life, move forward, and that's what's going to open you up to your dreams, okay, to your wish fulfillment, and to even allowing yourself to dream and imagine again. You may be making new friends, rekindling relationships, or reuniting, not reuniting, but reconciling or reuniting with someone you've known since you were very young, from a very young age, okay? Or maybe even someone from a past life. Could even be that the case is that it's both. Two of Cups, this could be a romantic connection here, a higher level soulmate. Six of Cups next to the Two of Cups, there's a higher level soulmate here. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. So maybe this portal will allow you to create something with a higher level soulmate that goes beyond just a connection of a love relationship and union. So I see union and reunion with a higher level soulmate, someone who is from a past life, or from so way back in your life that it feels like a past life, or even both, okay? There's a kindred spirit here, someone with whom I definitely see emotions and passion, but I also see a passion project that the two of you could be creating together. Now, with this egg here, it could be a child that brings you a lot of peace, or it could be a project here that brings you both a lot of peace. We have the Devil, so someone here could have Capricorn in their chart as well, added to all the signs I said prior. But also there is a very strong bond here, almost obsessive here. And there's something about, again, the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold here due to toxicity. What's going to happen with this? I want to know what's going on here. Sorry, you can't see this one. Let me just place it over here so you can see it better. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. So you've been feeling left out in the cold, and maybe you've been struggling financially, or there have been these problems that are affecting your finances, and they're bringing you some mental conflict. Okay, and there could have been someone you have been at odds with, or you have been fighting with. The Ten of Swords. So there's an end here to the pain, there's an end to the mental conflict, and there's an end to feeling left out in the cold. There is an end to your financial problems, and there is an end here to any fighting going on with someone. So there's an end to financial problems, feeling left out in the cold, a mental conflict within yourself, and maybe fighting with someone. And with the devil there's an end to the toxicity that was keeping you tied up. So there was the devil in the mind, okay? I'm seeing the devil in the mind was keeping you, was your biggest problem, and you're releasing that devil in the mind that was keeping you in lower vibrational thinking, and of course manifesting as a consequence the same things you were thinking. You're going to release that, and that devil in the mind will be substituted by peace and joy, bringing in reconciliation, friendships, allowing your inner child to come out and play and create things, possibly even a child or a project with someone who is a higher level soulmate, okay? Signs I'm seeing here, I already referred. I believe it was Aries, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Leo, okay? So these could be the signs involved here. So you're also going to make peace with your inner child is what I'm seeing here. So that was your reading, pile number 1. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, let me know how in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is going on TikTok, Patreon, and here in members area on YouTube. And I also recently, with a friend of mine, Candace, we started our healing crystals and crystal bracelets on Instagram. So information for that Instagram is in the description box. You can email the email address for information on how to get the crystals or the crystal bracelets. Okay, so that was your reading. It was a blessing and a pleasure to read for you guys. Be blessed. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose Mookaite Jasper, this is your reading. This is the effect of the 7/7 portal for you guys, which is July 7. The number 36 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 9. So what I see this portal is bringing you, first and foremost, you're going to be able to rest a lot more. If you've been having trouble sleeping, you will be able to sleep more and better, actually, and longer. So if you've been dealing with insomnia, that will be resolving itself. You will be rejuvenating as a consequence of getting more rest as well. So what else am I seeing here? So there's maybe a risk that you're going to be willing to take. Maybe you're taking a risk. You're going on an adventure, a new experience. You're going to be exploring unknown territory and claiming your personal power back, okay? And this experience is going to actually be very fulfilling, and it's going to bring you a big amount of joy. Your playful side, your inner child is going to be coming out to play. So that's already good news here. And you're closing a cycle too. Maybe a cycle that was heavier, a cycle where you couldn't sleep or rest. Okay, crystal keys. So maybe you're working with crystals. The number 22 is here. So 22 means you are on the right path. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right path. So you're going to get some wisdom codes, okay, codes of wisdom. So working with crystals will be beneficial for you to really absorb and take the best advantage from all this energy coming through this 7/7 portal. There's potent information coming from you. You could be a Lemurian seed, like you could have a past life in Lemuria. You would do well working with Lemurian quartz, okay? There's something about your triggers, something that triggers you, or you seeing your triggers as a gift. So your triggers, whatever triggers you, is pointing you in the direction of something that you need to work on, or something that you need to use, that is a gift that you have that you should use. You're also going to become aware of any patterns that you've been following. Either this could be thought patterns, behavior patterns, or patterns in your life within relationships, or things you just do in a pattern that creates drama. Whether you're conscious of this or not, you're going to become conscious of this. Whether you do this, mostly we don't do it willingly, okay? We do these things, and we don't understand or we don't see just how this creates drama in our life, but you're going to become very aware of this. And there's something about you wanting change. If you want change, look at the person in the mirror. So that's what you're going to be doing here. And however you change yourself is going to change everything around you. I'm seeing you getting a lot of downloads through your crown chakra from the higher realms. I'm seeing something about light language that you could be, exploring here. Something about kyanite, the crystal, so the sword of truth, Archangel Michael's sword, cutting through the BS and being able to see very clearly, see through every situation, person, and thing clearly. And there's a lot of healing coming through this awareness for you. A lot of healing coming in as a consequence of this newfound awareness. And we have the King, so you're definitely maturing. The number 12 could be relevant to you. And you're definitely maturing here. You're coming into this energy of really taking responsibility for your life, really becoming the ruler, the commander, and taking the front seat, taking the reins of your life. Being and also stepping up to a leadership position. So whatever that means for you, there is a leadership position that you're stepping up to. The number 3 could also be relevant to you. But it's also asking yourself, how can I be of service? So there's something here that you're being called to lead, to be of service here. Now that can mean in your job, career, or it could mean spiritually even, a spiritual leader of sorts, or to someone, to help someone. If you've been feeling oppressed by circumstances or people, you are going to overcome oppression. Anyone who has been misusing their power around you, overstepping your boundaries, you're going to learn how to deal with that very clear-headedly. There's a storm warning. So yeah, there could be chaos and conflict arising from this because, of course, whenever things change or we upgrade, there are always going to be people who are going to come up against us and may not like where we're going or how we're owning up to our life or how we're taking the reins of our own life, because you were giving your power away to others, and whoever you gave your power away to may not be enjoying this new you. And because of that, they could be coming up against you. They could be... Let me just close the window there because there's a lot of noise outside. So there could be someone that is not happy, and so they could create some drama and conflict around you. But that's different from the drama that has been created because of the fact that you gave your power away. This is a different kind of drama, but you're going to be able to deal with it nonetheless. And whatever chaos and conflict, I'm seeing a tower moment kind of. It comes out of the blue all of a sudden, unexpectedly. And some things fall away from your life, but this has to do with the changes that are going within you. And this closes a huge cycle of maybe people who just drained you and abused your energy here. The number 10 and the number 1 could be relevant to you. But at the same time, whatever conflict arises, it will be very temporary because fortunately for you, people will come to their senses, or this person, whoever they were, eventually, and you will be able to mend things with this person. So it's a very temporary little storm going on there, but it's going to shake things up in a very positive way. And actually, this is very positive because that person or these people are actually going to realize what they've been doing because maybe they weren't conscious of this either, which is mostly the case. The number 52 and the number 7 could be relevant to you. We have dream guide, teacher, guardian. So you're going to get dreams that are pointing you in a certain direction. They're going to be teaching you something. Your dreams are going to be teaching you and guiding you and protecting you as well. So pay attention to your dreams, get a dream journal, write down your dreams, and look up what they mean, what your dreams mean. I also interpret dreams, so if you have, if you would like dream interpretation, you can definitely email me and I'll send you the information on how to get a dream reading on dream interpretations. Okay, you guys got Tanzanite. So we got transmutation, illumination, and psychic. So your psychic abilities are going to enhance. You're getting new psychic gifts or enhanced psychic gifts through your crown chakra. Claircognizant. Claircognizance will be a very specific gift that will be enhanced in you, for you. And there's a lot of transmutation coming from illumination, coming from this new information that you are being given, maybe even through your dream state, astral travel as well. So you could be psychics already watching this pile. I wouldn't be surprised that everyone watching my channel is psychic on some level, developed or not, because we all do have psychic gifts, but some of us develop it, some of us choose not to. But that is, of course, always a choice, right? And so I'm going to read Tanzanite for you. It says, connecting you to spiritual realms and beyond, which I do believe what's happening for you is you're going to be, the veil is very thin through this 7/7 portal, so you will be connected to spiritual realms and beyond. Yeah, that looks like what's happening there with opening of the crown chakra and you actually being connected to your higher chakras more. Tanzanite assists in living with more awareness, yes, and bringing spirituality to your day-to-day. So you may be increasing your spiritual practices, your spiritual hygiene, paying more attention to that in your day-to-day life, integrating it more into in your day-to-day life. It helps navigate your journey between altered states of consciousness. So you will be experiencing altered states of consciousness, astral travel being included, from deep meditation to accessing psychic powers. Beautiful. Metaphysical abilities are enhanced with this stone, creating a direct line of communication between you and your spiritual team. So get some Tanzanite if you want help with this. Okay, Tanzanite unveils your true path. So your true path will be unveiled through this portal, transmuting the old into the new and acknowledging that the road is ever winding. Your journey is constant flow. Trust your path. So the advice here is to trust this path. So you could have Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, or Pisces in your chart. You could have Jupiter in Gemini, Jupiter in Libra, Jupiter in Sagittarius, or Jupiter in Pisces more specifically. All right. New beginnings. You could have Scorpio in your chart as well. So this portal is actually taking you through to a new beginning in your life, a complete new beginning. So this could be relocation, new family life. Okay, it says starting a new life, finding or a new life with your family, finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So you're going to find your purpose through this portal. It's going to become clear to you. It will be illuminated, and it has a lot to do with your psychic gifts and using them to push you forward. Okay, and something to paying attention to your dreams here is very important. The world. So there could be a travel involved, but again, astral travel very strongly here. The number 20 to 21, progress with the number 3, twice 33. That is definitely a lot of progress when it comes to your spiritual gifts through this portal. And you're going to end up making a big decision that has been a long time coming. And there's also, and it's going to close a cycle, and it could involve relocation, uprooting, okay, moving to a different country, city, just somewhere very far away, very possibly for a lot of you. But again, this could just be astral travel. But there's a very happy ending here for you, coming full circle with one cycle. And this is coming from spiritual growth and insight for sure. And Master number 33, so you're connected to the Ascended Masters. You are one, actually, in fact. So check out Master number 33 and Angel number 33. We have already the numbers 22 and 33 here. So I'm seeing progress here. So there could be travel here for this new beginning here. And this will be very, very positive. It's bringing very positive change. Out of 3 tarot cards, we have 3 major arcana. And as you may know, there are only 22 major arcana in the traditional tarot decks. Okay, so there's big changes here going on for you. Closing a huge cycle and starting a huge cycle. So I'm seeing almost like midlife. You could be somewhere in your 40s, in your 30s, in your 50s. And there's definitely a new beginning. New, happy ending and new beginnings. New, happy beginnings. A change in direction that's going to open you up to your happiness. Maybe, okay, so I just heard this. You're going to be happier than you've ever been in your life. Now, of course, this will come with certain struggles. Okay, there's going to be something happening there that's not going to be so pleasant, or something you're going to have to go through before this. But on the other end of this, there's a lot of happiness. And the Wheel of Fortune, fortune. So there could be, money also on the other side. Yeah, and I said money, so we have Pentacles. Oh, I love this. Yes, slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, you're going to accomplish a lot, even though it seems very slow. Maybe you've made a very detailed plan. It's going to work out as planned. You're being watched over by someone in the higher realms, okay, protecting you. Okay, this person has a sense of humor. This person had a really good sense of humor. So if you know who I'm talking about, this is that person. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart, Scorpio, and Aquarius, Leo. And I'm also seeing Sagittarius very possibly. Besides the other signs that I said here, Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, and Pisces. But there is someone who had a really good sense of humor. This person could have had Scorpio in their chart, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or these other signs, as well as Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They're watching over you and protecting you from the other side, okay? This could have been a male figure, possibly a father figure, who passed away when you were younger. But it doesn't have to be, okay? This is just for someone. Okay, Eight of Swords. You're going to be realizing, this is very similar now to pile number 1. So if you felt drawn to pile number 1 as well, there's a message there for you. You're going to be realizing what has been keeping you stuck. It's going to become clear. It will be illuminated to you where you have been feeling stuck. You could be an overthinker, spending too much time overthinking, and that in itself is the very thing that keeps you stuck. And you're going to become aware of this through this portal. What has been keeping you stuck? And it has a lot to do with your mind. Yeah, because it's been bringing you a lot of anxiety and possibly some sleepless nights as well. So you're going to become aware of this. And I feel you're going to be working through this slowly but surely, healing this. Yes, you will heal this. Knight of Wands, beautiful. You're coming out of this slow and steady energy, and things are going to start picking up pace. You're going to be able to make decisions a lot quicker. You're going to trust your intuition more because you're going to be able to identify your intuition, and you're going to move with your feelings. That is beautiful. You're going to move with your feelings, and you're going to allow your heart and your feelings and your passions to guide you. So if you've been closed off with your emotions, you will be opening up your emotions more. You will become more vulnerable. You will open up to the energy that's available to you, and you will attract everything a lot quicker. I'm seeing a queen and a king here. So if you're a queen, you're going to find your king. If you're a king, you're going to find your queen. There could be an age gap here, or you could have children, both of you, or you could have children, or this person could have children. You've been seeing this person in your dreams. For those of you who resonate with this message, one of you has more fire in your chart, the other of you has more water, meaning one of you may have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries more, and the other one of you could have more Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart, okay? Besides, of course, the signs that I said before. So that was your reading, pile number 2. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch again later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. For extra content, I have Patreon, TikTok, and members area here on YouTube. Information for that is in the description box, as well as information for our new store for healing crystals and healing crystal bracelets that I started with my friend Candace. It's on Instagram. Information for that is also in the description box, okay? So that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you next time. Bye. Welcome, pile 3. You chose rose quartz. So let's have a look and see how this 7-7 portal is influencing you, what it's bringing you. What is this portal that you're walking through? So the number 48 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 12 and the number 3. 3 means progress, okay? And with rose quartz being there, I'm seeing a lot of self-love, a lot of healing within relationships, more love being exchanged within your relationships, all of them, okay? Your self-worth also improving here, feeling like you're enough, your self-worth also improving, feeling worthy of love in your life, stepping into this energy of universal love, unconditional love, this energy of being love and moving in this energy. So there's definitely you raising your vibration here through this portal, understanding what it is to choose love. Whenever I heard this concept years back, maybe 10 years ago, someone told me, choose love, whatever the problem is. I didn't understand it, but then, and it's not something that you can really truly explain. It's something that you have to experience, and you have to kind of like find your way through, because it's different for everyone. And so that's what I feel is happening to you, for you, through this portal. And of course, if you watch readings on this channel, a lot of pick a cards, most of them are timeless. So if you don't, go ahead and watch them. For some reason, I'm being called to say this to you. You will get more clues about how to raise your vibration, what you need to do, and all those things. And maybe this is something you've been doing. If not, maybe this is something you've been called to do, and this information will help you. Okay, crown chakra. So your claircognizance will be very, very attuned with the 7-7 portal. So you're opening up, your crown chakra is opening up, you're getting downloads of information. There's an inner knowing and trusting your intuition here. You're going to feel more unlimited. Where you've been limiting yourself, you're going to stop limiting yourself, because you're going to open up to, you're going to make this conscious intention to open up to the energy available to you. Of course, always protect your energy, because energy coming in through your crown chakra can come from various places. Make sure you ask for it to be protected for your highest good. Only do good to you and through you, so that only the things that are for your highest good come through for your healing purposes and otherwise, right? So always ask for protection before you open up to the energy available in the universe. But you're going to be following your inner guidance more. You're going to be trusting your intuition. If you were in denial of your intuition and your own feelings, and you kind of allowed your overthinking and fear to override your intuition and how you feel, how you truly feel, because look, our feelings are actually what show us the red flags, and then our intuition, our mind and overthinking comes in and actually tricks us, okay? So your feelings will be your intuition, will be the guide. And if your feelings are giving you like an uneasy feeling, or, oh, I don't know, this doesn't make me feel good, this person doesn't really make me feel good, then that is your intuition. But if, someone makes you feel amazing, and you really feel warm energy, and you really feel loved, and this energy of love, and then your mind comes in and says, oh, remember when so-and-so, the other person or whatever, did this to you and how you felt, and that will be your ego, that will be your fear overriding. So you will know the difference, and you're going to be trusting your feelings and your intuition more. And number 9, you're closing a cycle, okay? You're closing a cycle of maybe not trusting your intuition as much. The self, you're going to be trusting yourself a lot more. You're going to be trusting how you feel a lot more, okay? The number 29 could be relevant to you somehow, the number 29, okay? But, where maybe things have been feeling dark for you, you're going to feel life more in color, right? You're going to see life in color. Anyone who's gone through a dark night of the soul will understand what it's like to see life in color again, or to see life in color for the first time. Many people have been going through a dark night of the soul for as long as they can remember. But there's something about you getting back to your soul. If you were feeling fatigued, disjointed, discombobulated, your energy diffused, lack of a sense of purpose, feeling lost, you're coming back together, you're retrieving your soul fragments, and you're bringing this all into one beautiful thing here that you're going to be able to create or follow. And you're accepting these parts of yourself that you maybe previously struggled to even acknowledge, and maybe you were even in denial of. You're going to acknowledge, accept, and integrate them, understanding that, we're all sinners, we all have these faults, right? And so you're no different, and that's okay. And you're going to accept yourself just the way you are, and actually understand too that no one really goes for perfect in relationships, because we all see ourselves in other people's imperfections as well. The temple path. There's something about you connecting to your higher self, to your spiritual path here, that will be intensified here. Maybe you will be meditating more or paying more attention to what it is that makes your soul sing, okay? And again, now we have the number 12 twice, so 12, angel number. Again, these numbers just confirming all the information coming through. Observing. You're going to become more observant of yourself, what's going on within you, how you feel, how your body reacts, how your emotions react, how your mind reacts, how your senses react, how your skin reacts, right? How your how you feel in certain you're going to become more observant of how places, people, circumstances, words, thoughts make you feel. And I do believe with this there will be adjustments. The number 49 and the number 4 could be relevant to you. So you're going to be a witness to yourself and to your soul and what's going on within you, and how you react to the outside external stimuli as well. Okay. Dancing, self-expression. So you're going to feel free to move, to be yourself, okay? And there's actually advice here that if you're feeling very lost or very disconnected from your soul, just dance, move around, express yourself in whatever way, no matter how silly it seems, okay? It's actually going to be very helpful. So maybe you're going to be dancing a lot more. Maybe you're going to feel an urge to dance, and that's the energy of the portal really activating this new reacquaintance with your soul here. You guys got lepidolite. Beautiful. I love lepidolite. Transition. So you're transitioning, you're releasing, and you're changing through this portal. You could have Libra in your chart, Jupiter or Neptune in Libra very specifically, but doesn't have to be. And it says, change is coming, and lepidolite is the perfect crystal to help you with those transitions. By becoming aware of bad habits and patterns, yes, within yourself as well, and how that makes you feel, of course, we can release them to make room for new ones that sustain a healthy lifestyle. So you will be becoming aware of bad habits and patterns that you have. You will be releasing them, and you will be substituting them for a healthy lifestyle or healthier habits, healthier patterns. Lepidolite helps us let go of attachments to old behaviors and addictions, yes, clearing away emotional ties to the stories we tell ourselves, okay. Lepidolite encourages self-love on all levels, rose quartz, there you go, same thing, even if we need to step away from our current way of doing things to establish that trust. Write the story that you want to live. So you'll start writing the story that you want to live. Beautiful. Okay. 10 of Ariel. Okay, where is this taking you? Unlimited potential? Happily ever after? A lot to be grateful for. You are headed on a journey where you will be very grateful, where you will have more than one thing to be grateful for. You will be able to provide for your family. You will be able to retire and not worry about money. Some of you will be able to travel to Paris, okay, very specifically. I'm seeing Paris here. I'm seeing the Eiffel Tower, if that's something that you've been wanting to do. Maybe having more time to just chill and relax, not being worried about money, being able to pay off a mortgage, being able to buy a house, being able to pay off your house or get a car or provide for your family. For some of you, even have the money to get married. Queen of Ariel, as I said, get married. We have the wife here. So you could have a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart. Doesn't have to be. But you will be, on this journey through this portal, you will be nurturing yourself more. And because you're nurturing yourself more, you will always also be able to nurture those you love more. And something about you maybe doing something in your home that makes it more comfortable and beautifying it. You're going to get some practical and wise advice through this portal. Someone's going to give you this advice. Okay? But you are definitely maturing. You will be making a decision here to release yourself from toxicity, to release yourself from anything that's holding you back, to detox, to release, again, an addiction, a codependency, something that's holding you back. Maybe a behavior pattern or a thought pattern or belief system even, okay? And you're going to feel freer. You're going to realize that there has been a lot of unnecessary worry based on your own lack of self-confidence, okay? And you're going to make a decision to move forward to release yourself from toxicity. The number 15 and the number 6 could be relevant to you. You could have Capricorn in your chart. Wow. Okay, so money's looking really good for you through this portal. After this portal, because you're going to navigate your feelings and your intuition a lot better. They're going to lead you to a path of prosperity and abundance. Okay, very your material needs getting fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Just because you're opening up to that energy, you're not limiting yourself anymore in what you believe is possible for yourself. So your assumptions will change about what you believe is possible for yourself, especially when it comes to your money. And you're going to make a conscious decision to let go of any self-fulfilling prophecies that have been self-sabotaging. And then you will be more open to giving and receiving because you are changing to the energy of gratitude rather to the energy of worry. You're releasing the energy of worry. And so you're also in turn going to be able to be kinder to yourself and others. Oh my goodness, 9 of Pentacles is just pentacles. Look at this. So look, guys, this is financial freedom. This is absolute financial freedom, a legacy, an empire that you may be building here. For those of you wanting to go single and worried about your finances, don't worry. You will be fine financially, okay? Yes, you're definitely releasing yourself from a period of boredom and discontentment. If you're worried, if you're missing any opportunities, no, you're not. You're just coming into your opportunities, and you will build a solid, stable foundation for the future. So many pentacles here. Okay, look, guys, I'm seeing your health improving as well. Maybe you're taking up exercise and working on your foundation, meaning your body, okay? That is carrying your soul through this lifetime. There may be a collaboration coming in for you that will be very fruitful. And we have justice. You are balancing your life out. Maybe there's a contract here that's going to lead to a very solid, stable foundation. And with justice on top of the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, if you're single, then there's an energy here that you could get married. Okay? So this portal is bringing you the energy of marriage, signing that contract. It's a legal marriage too. You could have Libra in your chart again. Something about the justice system will be fair as well. If you're dealing with a court case, there will be a fair outcome, okay? And rulings in your favor, actually. So, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope this was resonant for you. Let me know if it is in the comment section and how. If it was not resonating, go and check another pile if you want. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is up on Patreon, TikTok, and here on Members Area YouTube. And also I want to announce that my friend Candace and I, we have a healing crystal and healing crystal bracelet store up on IG, Instagram. Information for that is in the description box as well, in case you're interested, okay? So that was your reading. I hope this was insightful, and bless you all. See you next time. Bye.